Welcome to class. What I have here is a spirit. I use it to clean the surface area of where I'll be working on. I put it and use it to clean the area before I do anything on the hair. So you make sure you clean it very well to clean away all the dirt from the surface area. Look at that. Did you see how dirty that was? If you had put your glue on it, it would have been disastrous. And the next step, we take our Love Beauty Skin Protect. Today I'll be mostly using Love Beauty product. And we dab it onto a cotton swab, just a little. Then we dab it into the skin. Reason why we're doing this is because we don't want any bacteria from the glue to transfer to the person's skin. Because if you don't do this, you would not, number one, have a clean, flawless installation. This is my wax. This is the wax that I use. It is cheap and it doesn't flake. So this is what I use to slick back front hair, so that will not get into my glue, to not disturb my glue application. Make sure you slick everything back, all the way back to all the hairlines. Once that is done, you get your lace tints. Here I'm using Stelex lace tint for this lace. So I use my lace tint on the lace of the hair we'll be using. I sprayed as much as possible so that it can match our skin. You can also use a foundation for this method, but I really don't like to use foundation. So I just like to go in with my lace tint spray. I spray on it and I use my hand dryer to dry it afterwards so that it can set, and because it is wet, it's not going to cause problem when I'm installing. So you have to put your hand dryer on the medium heat and dry the lace. Then you go in with your wax stick, just slightly apply it and use your hot comb to slick it down. So that every flyaways in the hair can get tamed down. You don't want to get flyaways in your hair when you are installing. Now, when you are installing, you have to put your end to end together to know your exact center. That way you get the perfect center. Put it together, the end to end. Then you see you have your center locked in. Get your scissors and use your scissors to cut the center a bit, so it can be easy for you to lay on the client's head. Or whether you're working on a model or anything, it will be easy for you. And don't cut too much. Just cut a little. That will give you the indentation that you want. Now this is the glue I'm using, Love Beauty from Love Beauty. I need to, before you shake. You see what I'm doing. I shaked it very well. Then I apply on my well prepared head. So you lightly put your glue on the surface area of your model or client. And this spatula is what I use to spread it. It gives me a very light hand in spreading the glue on the surface area. So it helps a lot. You can get it and you can use the tail of your routing comb. So once you do that, make sure you put the glue in every corner that it needs to get to. That way, your lace, your frontal will hold well. You won't have a case of frontal shifting or something. So now you can see that part is already clearing. The first part that I put the glue, it's already clearing. That is exactly how the other part will be. You need to let your glue clear before installing. That way, you will not have very stubborn residue. Can you see? The glue is cleared off. Now, our frontal is ready to be installed. Get your well-prepared frontal and using the cut of the lace, locate the middle pattern and lay it right at the center where the hairline ends. Put it down there and get a clip to hold down that other part. Then use your ends to pull the frontal forward and lay it at that side. Use your hand to pull the hair backwards a bit on that side. Then unclip the other end and pull that side towards you, making sure that the line is equal. Now go in with your router comb and use it to lay down the hair on the lace glue. Go to the back and use your hands to adjust the hair from the back. Go in with your band, your melting band, and tie down. If you have help, you can get one of your assistants to help you with the front so that you can tie perfectly. But if you cannot, guess you have to do it alone. Now ask your model or client if the band is tight. Then leave for a few minutes, like 3 minutes or 4 minutes, before removing it from the client's head. That way the first glue would have set and the hair would have been laid. It's time to remove the band. After removing, you check for parts that were not laid down together. They weren't laid down properly. And you go to the hair area, you cut out the hair part, both from the left and the right. you cut out just a bit. Just a bit from that part, so the hair can stand alone by itself. As you have done on a side, you go into the other side too, and do the same for the other part. It's time to pluck. You go in and cut a bit of the hair from the center to the end of the hair. You go in with your tweezers. That is a tweezer, and you pluck. You pick and drag the hair. That is how you pluck. And you don't pluck on the same spot. You pluck, leave a part, and pluck again. I've not been plucking this hair much because it's a new frontal and I don't want to start refilling. So we'll pluck, and pluck. Then go to the center. Divide your hair into two equal parts, making sure that what the line is centralized. Then you get your oil comb and use your oil comb on it so the hair can be sleek and well laid. Reason why I'm always with my oil comb is because the oil comb helps in laying your hair really, really flat. With your oil comb, your hair is going to be well laid. So And the point of a frontal installation is the beauty comes out when it is well laid. For all the flyaways, use your wax stick. Now you don't have to go in strong, just with a very light hand. Use your wax stick and lay it down. Then come to the front, because what we are cutting is a round frontal. Just pick from both sides, little from both sides. You cut out little from both sides, as if you want to cut excess out. So pick here from both sides. The reason why we're doing this is so it can be well rounded. If we don't cut out this part, we're just going to have a very funny shape frontal. So you go in with your tweezer and use your tweezer to remove the excess. Use your tweezer to remove. You can use your ends to cut it out like I'm doing, but you can only do that on a jeans lace. If your lace is an HD lace and you do that, sorry, the lace is gone, because an HD lace is very, very soft and delicate. But this jeans lace we're working on, it is very strong. So if you cannot do that, use your tweezer to remove everything that needs to be removed. It is time to cut our excess lace off. You go in through the line you already did and you cut again, and through the side you cut in a very gentle way. I cut zigzag because I just like to do that. Okay, so I cut those lace excess off. Because we don't need it. You go in and do the same with the other side, making sure you go in a zigzag motion. Some parts are not well laid, then you have to go in again with your glue. But now we have to use a very tiny object to apply the lace because we don't want to have excess outside our skin. Put some on the back of your hand and use the bottom of your rat tail comb to apply the glue. on the non-affected area. You apply using the same method. You make sure it is dried, it is cleared before laying it back down. Once you're done, you're going with your melting bath again to tie down the lace. Then you go to the back and pull down the lace.
Then going with your heat spray.
Before styling, you have to use your heat protectant on the hair, and that is exactly what I am doing. They sell heat protectants in the market. You just get it and rub it. Use your hands to rub it in gently through the hair before styling. Take off your band and check if you still have other places that you need to glue down. Now go in with your comb and use the tip to pull out every unruly hair strand that is sticking to the front. Pull it out and use your scissors on them, or just use your hand to pull them out. Those things will not make your installation to be neat if you don't pull them out. Even without using melting spray, the lace already melted into our skin, and it is because we use a lace tint spray first. If you don't use your lace tint spray first, it is going to look so white on your model or your client. I'm using Air by Any melting spray today because obviously I still have it and I'm not going to open a new one. So in your cover, you spray some in and use an angle brush to apply on the lace. You can spray directly on the lace, but because I don't want product on my model's face, I go in with my brush to apply. Can you see how I haven't even tied down and it is already melting? That is the work of a melting spray. It helps to melt the lace into your skin, so people can barely see the white part of the lace. Once you are done applying, go in again with your melting band. We need it to let the hair set. If you don't use melting band, it is not going to set, and we don't want that. We'll be doing a C cut. So for a C cut, from our arc, that is where we take it from. That is where we take the cutting from. And we are going to take it in a C way. We cut it in a very C way, like that. So you make sure you knitting it, and you distribute it to the frontal to the hair attached evenly, so we don't have any sewing. Okay. Once we're done, we go in with our hair wax and slick down the hair. Then we go in with our hot comb to slick it down more. Whatever you do, make your hot comb your best friend. It's going to help you get a very well polished, finished look. As you can see, I'm still trying to knit in every unruly hair that is showing. I try to knit it up and make it neat and presentable. We are yet to style, but damn, look at my client. She looks so beautiful. And I love to go in with this spritz for the lace too. I don't know, I just love it. It gives this melted look again. It lets it to melt more. So I love to go in with this. I just directly spray on the lace for more hold. Don't forget to clean the excess off our skin because we really don't want it. And reason why we clean off is because excess can get into makeup and your makeup will look tacky. And we don't want that. So once you're done, you still have to go in with your band, your melting band, and tie the frontal down again. Voila, guys, this is our finished look. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this look and what you don't understand. I'm here to explain. Thank you. Bye.